Meanwhile, while this was happening, there was a bit of a battle all going on behind. No one really made many overtakes, but a couple of cars went off. And there was another rule, wasn't there, by the FIA this week, that if you, much stricter than previous years, may I add, that if you put your left-hand wheel over the sausage curb, or if it touches the sausage curb on turn 1, you have to take to the escape road, which proved to be an interesting ruling going throughout this race, as a couple of drivers got some warnings and penalties. But Sainz went wide into turn 1, and I don't know how else to describe this, apart from just drove into the wall and clipped his left tyre and ended his race. What are your thoughts on this, Alex? I can't put it into words.
Well, I mean, I can put McLaren's weekend into words, but they're words that I shouldn't really say on the podcast.
Well, we have to bleep them out.
We're going to have to put so Steiner's face over mine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this was the start of a pretty bad race for McLaren in general. I think Sainz just misjudged the angle of where that wall is, and obviously the adrenaline was going at the start of the race. He wanted to get out quickly and just misjudged it, and clouts that wall.
He floored
going
it
through the
it.
bollards. He just went too deep into turn 1, and he didn't want to. You could see obviously. He knew he had to take that road, and also you don't really want to be going over both of those sausage curbs either, because it doesn't do the car much good. And it was a pretty nasty whack, and that was it. He was out.
He was out and caused a lot of debris over the track, which then Norris had to slow down and avoid and jump straight on the radio because he thought he had some damage to the car, so got his engineers to check it out. But at this point, Norris was in.
That was also after Norris had lost the car.
Yeah.
Because he lost it going over the curb into turn 2, and he was sort of trapped in the middle of a few cars. So then he had to slow down because he already lost a couple of positions by that point. Then he had to slow down again. Got clipped by Carlos's front wing, I believe, and so had to pit, I think.
Yeah, he did. We'll get onto that because that's at the end of lap 1, and a couple more things happened. But Sainz was out, and. It was a rookie error almost, wasn't it? I think he saw Max floor it back onto track. Max did the perfect thing. He went wide, noticed that he went wide, took to the escape road and managed to put his foot down and rejoin in P3.
He committed to it, didn't he? He was like, I'm just going to blast through here, basically.
And he got the angle right. And I think Sainz thought, you know what? I'm going to do the exact same thing and not lose any places apart from he just clipped his left tyre. It wasn't like he just knocked it as well. He it was a fair amount he hit. But that was just the start of McLaren's woes for the weekend. It was just wasn't a brilliant weekend for them.